What size mixers do you need to achieve zero latency recording setup in a home recording studio, mainly for live instruments? Well, the big advantage of this method is any mixer, really basic mixers, can do this. This is just a Behringer, nothing special. The 4-input, just standard mixer, not USB or anything like that. Just a mixer. If you know what these words mean, 12-input 2x2 bus mixer. Very common, not very cheap. And the main thing you want for this mixer is to have outputs. It's all about splitting signals. So you've got to send a signal to be recorded and a signal over here to be listened to live. So outputs are good. This one has 2 auxiliary outputs, and that's a really good functionality. The more the better, but 2 is good. And so that's the important thing. You see the 2 inputs, that's what you want to look for. How many auxiliary sends does it have? In terms of outputs, this is just the real basic thing. Here they are here. You've got basically 4 outputs. That comes through a main mix, left and right, and you pan your instrument left or right to take advantage of that. So you get 2 tracks instead of one stereo one. Left and right out to main. And then you've got this Alt 3/4, which is very, very common. You don't have to go very high up in the mixer level to stumble across that feature. And then you turn that up, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see them on the back there, 1, 2, 3, 4 direct outs. You access the Alt 3/4 from over here by pressing a button, and that'll go to 3 and 4 instead of 1 and 2. So 4 outputs, 2 auxiliary sends. That's all you need for your input mixer. For your monitoring mixer, and that's what this one there basically is, it has no connection to the computer. It's just receiving previously recorded tracks from the computer and capturing your live playing, taking the sound over to this one, and this mixer just needs to be really, really, really basic, because all you're using is the inputs. You just want a mixer with several inputs. This has got 4 and 2 more here, 6 direct inputs, and that's all you're doing, and you're just sending that to your monitors. That's a pretty basic mixer. It's got an auxiliary on it. I don't use it. It's got a pan on it. I don't use that. No, that's just for effect. But just really basic mixer, that one. And this one just with a couple of auxiliary sends and main out. And try and get one with an Alt 3/4, because you don't have to go up into that level very high to stumble across that. And that's all you do. That's all you need. Really, really cheap. Far cheaper than one mixer to handle the capability of this. And much less complication with the routing or routing, however you say it, of the patch. Much simpler, but I'll make another video about the advantages and all that. That's just the capability you need of the mixers. Really cheap, freely available mixers.